among my favorite things is just experimenting with new meal ideas. I have a subscription to Imperfect Produce. I think that's what they're called now. Imperfect Foods. And one of the deliveries I got one time, I don't always, make all the selections. Sometimes I let their system make the selection. So they sent me these chicken thighs. And they've been sitting in the freezer. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with them. So I'm going to put together what I hope will be a tasty meal. Right now I've got a little olive oil and butter that I melted and brought to a little sizzle in the pan. Pulled the skin off of these chicken thighs, and now they're just gonna cook for 4 or 5 minutes probably on each side. I've got them seasoned with a little salt, pepper, a garlic herb blend, some thyme, and I think that's all I've got in there right now. So this is just, again, step one. We're going to get these chicken thighs pretty much cooked all the way, and then I'm going to create what I hope will be a tasty sauce to go along with it. So while that's sizzling, I'm going to make a sauce that will have this is just chopped Roma tomatoes. That's 2 tomatoes about that size. I'm going to chop some fresh parsley, and then I'll have some light cream, maybe a little more butter. I'll probably add a little more garlic to it, just because I really like garlic. And we'll let that just kind of simmer for an hour or so and thicken. And obviously I'll let you know what happens when it as it comes together, and then when it's ready to eat. I turned my chicken thighs over. Nice golden brown on this side. Again, I did pull the skin off. I don't eat, well, I eat chicken skin if it's fried chicken. But other than that, I don't eat chicken skin. I've got my parsley chopped. As always, I don't use recipes, so all I know to tell you is that I probably used about that much parsley. I'll save the stems. I'll toss the stems out for the ducks and geese. You know what? Let's add some onion too. So this is you can probably tell pretty much how big that was to start with. So that's probably, 3/4 of a cup of chopped onion. We're going to put that in there as well. Oh my gosh, that already smells so good. I'm going to go ahead and add these to the pan because the chicken is just about finished cooking on the second side. Oh, there got the onion, parsley, and tomatoes in here. We'll let the onions cook a little while to get translucent, and then I'll add the light cream. You could probably use half and half even. I just want to make kind of a creamy sauce for it. And I'll mix up a little bit of, I'll make a little chicken broth. I've got chicken bouillon, so I'll make a little chicken broth to use kind of as a base for the sauce. Okay, it's coming along really nicely. My onions are getting clear. Smells amazing. So I'm going to put a cup of chicken broth into the pan. Okay, and we'll let that simmer a little longer. Get those onions broken down. Get those tomatoes broken down. I'm going to let that go for about 10 minutes. I'll cover it. I've got it on just under medium high. Right, so I'm going to take it off of the heat. I did wash my fork, my wooden fork, before putting it back in now that we're near the finished point. And about halfway through that 10 minutes that it was simmering, I did flip over the chicken thighs. Alright, so I'm gonna add my light cream. 2/3 of a cup of light cream. Just hoping that'll maybe give it, you know, a little bit richer texture and lighten up the sauce a little. Yeah, it looks good. I just did a little lick of the fork there. That is pretty tasty. Yeah, there are pretty much always dishes in my sink because I just cook a lot, and often Richard does the cleanup part of the cooking, but when he's got stuff going on out in the barn or duck yard, he's not always in here to take care of it as soon as I dirty it up. So I'm going to let this go again. I'm just going to put it on low. Well, okay, so I know everybody's stovetops are different, but you know, a little bit below medium toward low, and we'll let that go for, I want to let it go for about a half an hour. I just turned that up a little, only because I was not seeing any of a simmer, really, and I do want it to simmer. I want to be sure those chicken thighs are done, so, you know, 7 minutes or so in, since it wasn't simmering much, I did turn it up to medium. It is delicious. Having some asparagus with it, too, so great combination.